Hey folks, welcome back to the Dark Hollow Garage. We got our dirty old shop clothes on today, and we are getting ready to repair, actually refurbish some outside lights. They're like 22 years old, I think. Yeah, they work perfect. They don't look good at all. So come on, let's go check out the task at hand. This is one of my other outside lights. Boy, this one's in pretty bad shape. But she'll be looking pretty here in a while. Look at that old rusty screw. Oh, Lord. But you know, when we have the capability to redo these, there is no sense spending the money to buy a new one if all the electric is good, which these operated fine. They just look terrible. Alright, and now we've got 3 new screws to replace those nasty old rusted screws. Now to start the process here in the back shop, I use a 90-degree die grinder. This is pretty thick, some sort of coating. I don't think it's powder coat, but it could be. But the bead blaster will hardly touch it. So we start here. Then we'll finish her up in the bead blast cabinet. That helps to get any of that remaining rusty residue completely off of it. Alright, so that's what it looks like after you've used the brown Scotch-Brite pad. Now it's time to go in the blaster. Alright, let's get into the powder room here. Alright, get them set up here in the booth here in a second. There we go. Now they're ready. Okay, let's powder. Here in the bag we have our powder. It's called Black River 2 10 minutes at 400 by Prismatic Powders, and we put it in this little thing here, and we just take this and it screws on to the powder gun. Now we have our ground right here connected to this rack. And these are sitting on the rack. Now they're bare metal, so they will connect the ground that goes up to the gun. Alright, let's powder. Turn on the exhaust fan here. Grab our gun. Let's start powdering. Grounding right through that rack. Alright, that's what it looks like in powder form. Now we just gotta get the oven up to temp. Vacuumed up the booth real quick now that we're done with it. And we put our bag back in our drawer. Alright, we're reassembled. Nice clean glass. Nice powder coating job on there. That's a little dusty. Got some junk on it. Alright, let's go hang it up. It's getting kind of nasty looking. We're going to powder coat this bad boy. Alright, we have it all cleaned up. All the paint and powder coat stripped off of it. Now we're getting ready to prep it and powder it. Alright, we've got them in the oven. There we go. Alright, they're out of the oven and they're cooling. It's called Black River texture. So that's why it looks the way it does. It's a Black River texture. Now we just got to put it back together. And there is our nice new powder coated with River Rock 2. That's our nice new lamp. For the outside. Not too shabby. Alright folks, what'd you think of that? It's not too bad, huh? It's kind of a fun little project, you know. I didn't see any reason to buy new lights because the lights work perfect. Sockets have been perfect. All the inside of it was in excellent condition. So, spent a little time in the shop having some fun. Filmed it. Don't know if it'll help you if you don't have powder coating equipment. You do the same thing, but then use spray paint, I guess. But that's about it. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. I'll catch you next time.